Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Alma Lewis, Catherine Gilbert, Dog, Moore. Oh my God. Okay, Charlie C. Sage. I hope everyone is having a good evening. Well, wherever you are, a good day. I'm in Florida for now, so it's evening here, and it's chilly out. Well, I haven't been outside. Yeah, I didn't go out. I went to the garage. I opened the door, and it's 65. So for me here, I'm used to the hot weather, so it's kind of cold. Anyway, somebody posted something. Is starving in America same as people standing in line in other countries trying to get porridge for a meal? People here are not starving. Here are not starving. People here are not starving. I'm sorry, I could say more. People being hungry, I'm sure you know everywhere is the same thing. But I don't know. What I remember in Haiti, I don't remember any places where they were serving free meals. No. I don't remember anything like that. And believe me, there was much need for it. There are people who are dying of hunger. Now it's worse over there. Okay. So, in fact, since you asked that question, I heard there's a video, there are a bunch of videos on YouTube. As we know, there is a major gang issue in Haiti. And I was shocked. Very wealthy family in Haiti, according to a YouTube channel. Since I was growing up, I heard the name, and they were saying, they were into manufacturing, all kind, they own gas stations, all kind of businesses. But according to a gang leader who got into a confrontation with him, because the gang leader, he's sponsoring that gang. And Haiti, each one of those gangs, it seems like one of those oligarchs control them. They give them money and all kinds of stuff. And since they are at each other's throat, the gang leader and his sponsors, so he basically told on the multi-millionaire, I thought they were above it all. But I've always questioned, how are these multi-millionaires able to conduct business in Haiti, given how much of the carnage that these gangs are causing? And I found out today, it has yet to be proven, but it seems like they are, according to the video, they are involved in drugs, selling drugs, and organs, selling people's organs. And the gang leader, went and dug a hole somewhere where they put the what is left of organ donor's body. There's a hole, something like that. I didn't see the video. I saw part of a video, but they can't show everything on YouTube, and I don't know any place else to go. But since you asked about that hunger thought thing, it reminded me that I saw this this afternoon. I thought I would share it. They are involved in organ sales and drugs. They traffic in drugs. Allegedly, because it's a gang leader that's saying this. I always wondered, even if you're a millionaire, you own businesses. Things are bad in Haiti. So if you used to make $1 million a year, just saying, I doubt you can make $500 now, $500,000 now, because that's based on what I see. But I was surprised they are into drug dealing and or selling people's organs, and then I guess if you die while they're removing your organ, they'll get all for you. Unbelievable. So I thought I would share that. It's kind of gross, but that's what's happening in Haiti. There is a lot of demand for if someone would have a soup kitchen or whatever. Porridge would do too, whatever they have to give. Some people are so bad off, they would welcome porridge. So that's how bad it is. At least I'll have to ask tomorrow, maybe tonight. If I feel like it, I'll call some of my relatives and ask them, since they are in Connect, because some of them live in Brooklyn. There's a large Haitian community in Brooklyn and Queens, New York, and Manhattan as well. So they would know more than I do. But yeah, we don't have that I don't remember having that in Haiti. They have orphanages where a large portion of them were sponsored by Americans. So those, yes. But I don't remember soup kitchens. That would have been very useful over there. All right, having said that, it seems like DOJ has just woke up and realized that they don't have enough lawyers to to do any work, because people quit or they fired them. And they're just realizing, just like everything else, we messed up. What happened? Everyone left. So, yeah. And one second. And by the way, one of you asked me last week, I think, I'm sure you heard already, about the same-sex marriage situation. I'm sure whoever asked me and those interested, that the Supreme Court rejected it. They didn't even hear it. So, and the other thing, I don't know if you guys are aware, if you are obese, or even, I don't know what the weight limit has to be, you cannot come to this country. You can't immigrate to this country. And if you have any kind of pre-existing illness, you're not welcome either. But when I heard that, I think I heard that last night, all over the world, throughout the weekend, I was reading about those things. I think I mentioned that earlier today. I'm not sure. I think I mentioned that I was talking about that earlier today, but I find it fascinating that, to me, intuitively, okay, they are beginning. I mean, if they were to last long enough on power, be in power for a long time, we would be next. Just like right now, basically they are doing it to us. We simply are not aware of it, or we haven't felt it yet. RFK is killing everything medical. He's bringing in a bunch of quacks. Okay, medical research is decimating cancer research. All those things. Food inspections, you name it. He's destroying everything. So in some ways, if you become ill under normal circumstances, if you eat, the prevalence of food poisoning is going to be more. I mean, it's going to be. We're going to find out more people are eating bad food, and under normal circumstances, you would survive. But given what some of the stuff that they're doing, being hungry or exposed to certain chemicals, it's going to affect our health. Our immune system will be weaker, and any little thing can kill you. So it's the law of, if you're weak, you don't survive. It feels like to me it already started. But when I read about not allowing people with pre-existing conditions to come here, if you are obese, you're not allowed in, or I don't know what the weight cutoff is, So I thought it was Interesting. Summer Virgo 60 says Chicago got snow in the last 20s and in the 20s. Wow, last night and this morning. Whoa. I'm glad I'm not in Chicago. From what I understand, they're supposed to get rain in Jersey. Hi, Music Diana. Let's see. Looking for questions. Glittenberg says, Emilio, will Trump go crazy on us in New York City because Mandami? Thanks so much. No. I mean, yes, she's trying to, okay. The goal is Republicans, you can hear them already talking about trying to, they are trying basically to paint Democrat as a communist party, but it's not going to work. Republicans, regardless of what they do right now, they've shown Americans who they are. They really basically tarnished their brand of law and order, fighting for, budget. The country is supposed to be, have a budget and you stick to it, all kinds of good stuff. Like that guy said, I don't remember his name, but he's a political consultant, but a Republican. It was all a lie. That's how I believe he called his book. It was all a lie. Yeah. So, regardless of what, they were going to try to use Mandami to paint Democrats as communists, socialists, all kinds of stuff, but it's not going to stick. They're really trying to say that's the Democrats, basically, that they're going to follow. That's where the Democratic Party is going. Follow Mandami. Yeah. That's not going to stick. So don't worry about it. But yes, he will act crazy because that's the way he is. Mary XO6US says, will I be able to get a part-time job before I get a full-time job? I can confuse the two, but I feel like saying there's a very good chance you will get a part-time job before you get a full-time. But don't worry about, just go gung-ho for both. Okay? But yeah, you will find, it feels like to me, chances are you will get a part-time job before you get a full-time one. Okay. Summer Virgo says, what is going on? This feels like a worldly issue. How did we get this far? So many people are truly suffering. It's very painful to see. Yes, Trump, and Republicans who are enabling him. But it's gonna backfire on them. Americans are not gonna forget this. They think by next year's election, has Stephanie 007, that Americans will forget this? I doubt it. I don't think so. I was reading something today, in fact, yes, this cruelty was so monstrous, it's barely fathomable. Trump is inspired. And they were talking, in fact, about that very question, how we've been trying to show a facade, okay, but the cruelty, we can all be cruel. But America has been trying so hard never to show that side. And Trump came in, and he's enjoying mistreating all of us. We hear mostly about immigrants, but everyone, if you notice, in fact, an American citizen, a guy, he got arrested, and an agent went into his car. He had his baby on the back, and a child seat in the back of the car. They drove over with the car. They separated the two. So, no respect. Cruelty is the point. So that's how we got here. And if you, I could tell the first time Trump was in the White House that the way he allowed that many people to die from COVID so he could get reelected, he didn't care. Okay, he didn't want to say how bad COVID was. Yeah. Okay. So that's how we got here. Trump and Republicans, they're all the same. Because, I mean, look at Democrats. The stark difference. No, I don't agree with the 8 that cross party line to open the government. I would be stubborn. No way I would do this. But the point I'm trying to make is Democrats decided, you know what, this is wrong, and we may not make much headway. I disagree. And I guess Thanksgiving is coming. Christmas is around the corner. And they did not want to see people continue to suffer. So they did something. But what did Republicans do? Trump ran an appeal. Every verdict or court order requiring him to release the funds to help those that are worse off. Yeah. So that's the difference between those two parties. And it's very obvious after this weekend, I feel. Although Democrats crossed the line, as I was explaining today, yes, I don't like it. But you know what? It's not going to help. Republicans are not helping themselves. That's what I feel intuitively. Okay. Christina 6104 says, "Hi, Milu, my grandma passed away in March. I'm sorry. Did she leave something for me? I feel like no one is telling me." I feel they can't take it. Well, if your grandma left a will, I'm seeing paper. Christina, can you please call me? Why am I seeing paper? What's in that grandma's paper? Did she leave a will? Let me see if I can, not if I can, I have to scroll up and get my YouTube number. Christina, who's Maria, or a name that starts the letter M? Christina, can you please call me? Okay. Summer Virgo is very embarrassing. I agree with you. Okay. Let's see. Today's Monday, guys, so please feel free to ask me your pet questions, your loved ones who passed questions, whatever you have. I'm sorry I forgot to say it because I'm so, the minute I get started, I start looking for questions or talk about whatever, is in the news. As far as entertainment, the major topic this week, I believe, a baseball player got caught fixing games, or a pitcher. I'm not quite sure exactly, but he got caught fixing games, I guess. And I was on the TMZ webpage to see if there are any major news. I mean, there's always major news. Oh, I got something juicy to share when it comes to the entertainment world. But the thing is, that baseball player is going to have a very hard time. I'm sure he's got a good lawyer because he's going to need one. He may end up doing some time if he doesn't have a good lawyer. I'm sure he does. So, and I was reading that Kim Kardashian failed her bar exam, and she's pissed off because she spoke to 4 psychics. Then they all said she was going to pass. The problem is did she ask, did she ask her psychic, was she going to pass on the first take? Because they probably want to be nice to her and says, oh yeah, you're going to pass, but they didn't tell her whether it was going to be the second time she takes the exam or the third time. That's what I read when I was reading the article, that she's really pissed off that the psychics told her that she was going to pass. She will eventually pass, but she didn't ask. Oh my God. Okay. Christina, I posted the number. Okay. Let's see. Oops, this thing scrolled down again. Artist. I was listening to Trump getting booed at the oh my God, that was epic. I think he got it, and even and shit was next to him among other people. I think they were stunned. They did not know how to respond to it, and they were all standing there next to Trump with a very serious face, but you can tell from their eyes. Yeah, he got booed big time. Even Trump was kind of surprised. He did everything. I mean, he was able to continue reading whatever he's swearing, whatever he was swearing himself or whoever. But he wants that, I believe it's is that the stadium he wants to be named after him? Hopefully that's an indication that the fans do not want his name on that stadium. But yeah, that was amazing. Let's see. Whitney Allison, Gigi says, premium are going to be massive. Sticker shock and health insurance. Oh yes, I'm already, well, I don't know if, well, I'm sure us retirees we're going to get hit too. I just don't know how bad. I am wondering if ACA customers are going to get hit the worst. I don't know. It feels like that's what, because Republicans want to kill the ACA. So I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see. Rosetta Kincaid says, Middle, once Vance become president, will he include any of the Trump children in his administration? I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think that's going to happen. They are too busy with the international businessmen now, and they're going to be chasing all the major bankers. Now, that there is not enough money there. What's going on, it feels like to me, they want to run for president. So, and according to an article I read, was that yesterday, I think, or the day before yesterday, Don Jr. feels like MAGA, he should inherit MAGA. But by the time, the little that he knows, by the time he gets MAGA, it will be less than 50% of the number of people that are in MAGA now, because they are so pissed off. Oh my God, even Cubans in Florida are angry with Trump. So it's really bad, and he's not doing anything to improve it. I wouldn't be surprised, knowing how selfish he is, he's doing it on purpose. I would not be surprised, because obviously he knows his health is failing. And this past Friday, the way the guy couldn't stay awake, and he basically, either Thursday or Friday during that news conference, And according to reports, he disappeared for a number of hours, and they saw a bunch of, an ambulance surrounded by a huge number of government SUVs. He probably was in that ambulance. And Saturday evening, when he got to Florida, there's a picture of him slumped in the back of a limousine, according to people who were there, who was watching his arrival. And they were dishing out some news. So he knows he's in failing health, and instead, he'll destroy everything he can, so no one will take advantage of whatever he leaves behind. Yeah, but I wouldn't. That's what I feel intuitively. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he's doing, because MAGA are besides themselves, except for some who don't love themselves. Somebody was talking about that this week or recently. USA Today, I believe there was an article, and they were saying that some people who voted for Trump in 2024, some are saying they would vote for him again. Those people, they don't love themselves. Somebody was talking about that. I don't remember who was talking about it, but it's true. I agree with them. The level of devastation Trump is causing, and the people around him. I mean, in 1 year, not even a year yet, the country has gone back tremendously. Some of the stuff that we are seeing and happening in our streets is unbelievable. I mean, I'm still shocked, okay, when I see people and combat fatigues running around, tackling people and bashing people's head on the ground. There's no way out. Even if I were to vote for him once, I wouldn't vote for him again. But some people are open to it. Yes, he doesn't like the people I don't like, so go for it. Yeah, until it happens to them. That's those people. Okay. Mario Lozanda. Oh! The GOP will not help the Democrat regarding health care, Milu. It's going to be their downfall. Absolutely, I agree with you. Yeah. And, I was cracking up last night. I don't remember which one of them said that, but a woman said it was saying shame on Republicans if they don't do anything about healthcare premiums. I'm like, I almost fell off my chair. I'm like, are you kidding me? Shame? They have no shame. What are you talking about? It's crazy. But yeah, I agree with you, Mario. Let's see. All right. Let's scroll up. Let's see. Oh my God. Just a girl from 808 Milo. I just lost my stepdad at 1:26 p.m. today. He fought through cancer with with a trachea. I was his caretaker. I am heartbroken. He left. Now I have to pick up everything, and am I going to be okay? Absolutely, you're going to be okay. No, I understand that this trauma, it hit you hard, But over time, you'll be better. But he's in a better place. Thank God he left, because trachea is breathing and everything else. When he left his body, let me tell you, it was a relief. That's what I'm feeling. He just left, so it's very hard. Okay. Could you please give me a call? Whose name starts to letter G? But they don't want you to worry about it. Take care of yourself. That's what's important now. You won't start to getting better won't start until after the funeral. Because right now you're busy doing all those things. So, but they want you to take care of yourself. Okay? Summer Virgo says the Kardashians are trash. Kim is opening stores in Israel. Really? I didn't know it. Well, I shouldn't be surprised because they are well known internationally. And it seems like everything they touch turned into gold. But she's complaining about 4 psychics who she forgot to ask him, am I going to pass the first time or second time or third time? She forgot to ask. I was cracking up. But they didn't want to get her pissed off, probably. I'm sure the psychics that she talks to are very good. They just didn't tell her how many times she was going to have to take the test. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oops. Hi, Gene Rogers. Trump is an evil person, and I love to see others suffer. It's hard to comprehend how someone could be that so evil. I agree with you, absolutely. This says, my question, my beautiful niece Hillary is looking for a guy. She is 35 years old, gorgeous, but picky and dating, will not find the right guy. Of course she'll find she'll find somebody good. It's not only, it's harder for women, because, and mostly at 35, it's a little tougher because the guys have to be brave enough, the usual thing. They are there to understand, but some guys are afraid of it. But yes, definitely she will find. There is let me know if she is talking to someone now or there is someone who does something with finance. I wouldn't be surprised if they do something with Wall Street. Either finance or does something on Wall Street. Let me know. But yes, she will meet, I'm sure she knows. Don't get discouraged. Continue taking part in activities where she can meet people. And try to go to the right places too. Don't go to the same place all the time. Vary. Yes, absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with being picky. Avoid some guys out there, oh my God. They can be pretty scary. Hi, Linda. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for spending time with me. Thank you, Chat Managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, or feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. If you like the channel, please subscribe and also don't forget to tap on the notification bell. Please give me a thumbs up, that would help me a lot. I will see you all tomorrow in my day show. Till then, bye. Millie says, Milo, I'm going to see about the job at the hotel Saturday. Go for it. Not until you go and talk to them. I won't know, but yeah, you'll find a job. I don't feel that, I feel it's going to be okay. All right. Good luck, everyone. Take care. Bye.